It's a beauty of a pod right here. This is a Gator Jigsaw that was given to me by Brock Bandy. Thank you, brother. So this thing's massive too. I mean, this is a big pod. And I'll be honest, when I was talking with Brock, you know, back and forth, just rapping and whatever, you know, his first year growing and super hots, I think, you know, and stuff. And then he sent me a nice little handful of pods, and I was like, dude, got me some big ones. I was like, you trying to fuck me up? I was anticipating, I'll be honest, Brock, I was anticipating, you know, smaller pods, which, hey, either way, I mean, but these are nice. So he and I were talking, and he's never grown like a mustard pod, or had a mustard pod, I think is what he was saying. So he wasn't sure, you know, when to pick them. So from my experience, Brock, this is unripe. This is not fully ripened yet, and you need to leave these on the plant, you know, a little bit longer. They need to turn from, it's getting there, it needs to be more of a mustardy, you know, color. So sometimes they're kind of goldish brown green, if that makes sense. So I would leave these on probably, again, I don't know, I don't grow, but it smells good. It smells pretty hot. And even an unripe Gator Jigsaw should be warm. Fully ripened Gator Jigsaws are like 1.5 million on the Scoville scale. I've had many of these peppers before. They're really good. But I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever had one this big. So even though it's not fully ripened yet, based on the sheer size of her, I think we'll get a decent burn out of this. So again, thanks, Brock. Here's to you. Yeah, it's not ripe yet. No. Still a lot of pepper to chew, though. I'm curious to see what kind of heat we get toward the placenta, what we're getting into now. Because I have a, I mean, there's some heat there. Even for an unripened pod. It's a strong heat. Fucking UPS, man. UPS driver. Going back from the way they came from, doing a U-turn in the middle of the street at a three-way intersection. go back down the street that you came up the street on. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm also not a delivery driver, so. It's a big ass pepper, Brock. So, okay. So that brownish color all the way through on those pods or on the seeds, and then you can't really see it up in here and up in here. There, I could just see it. Okay, you can see right where I'm pointing there, but on the inside of the pod, there's a pool of oil. So there's some oils in here. Now, it's much hotter at the placenta, which makes sense. That's a nice one for the birds. It's hot out here. Goodness. So, yeah, definitely that's not fully ripened yet. But if you leave those, and again, man, just to get an idea, just Google mustard pods. You know what I mean, and see kind of what they look like. You know, and then I've also had them where they're more of a forest green, darker green. Not quite like a jalapeno, because there's going to be some variation in the color. They're not always solid one color. And I know you've seen them before, but because you get those to fully ripen, man, maybe another, I don't know, couple weeks on the plant. Even another couple weeks on the plant for this one. Again, I don't grow, so I'm not sure, but that might not even get it fully ripe. But I'm just saying, another couple of weeks on the plant from where this pod is now, well, it'll destroy 8 out of 10 people. You know what I'm saying? 9 out of 10 people, because it has a nice warmth to it. It's like I've eaten enough super hots where it has that it's like it wants to be hot, you know, but it's just not quite there. It's immature, you know. So, but very good taste. It's starting to get that mustardy kind of earthy flavor. It had a really nice flavor to it. I mean, I would prefer to eat that pepper over other super hots that are, you know, around the same heat that don't have any good flavor, you know, or that are too floral or whatnot, you know. That's a good one. I think what we'll do, my TikTok friends, you're gonna lose me. I think I'm gonna eat the second one you sent me. See what kind of burn we can get if we eat 2 of them. It's another fucking monster though, so it's gonna end up being a long video. But I think so. I think that's what I want to do. I didn't bring any water out with me. I didn't wash that other one, but I had thoughts of doing both of them, and then I was like, yeah, one will be good, but I think we'll do one more, you know. If you want to see the full video, TikTok, it'll be at my YouTube. All right, Brock, let's go. Let's grab that other one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's got heat. Don't get me wrong. It's a strong pepper. I mean, that's hotter than a habanero for sure. You know what I mean? Like it's It's got that reminiscent wanting to be super hot. It's just not quite all the way there. So let's go ahead and grab that. Let's grab a water while we're at it. But again, thanks, man. Really good pod. And guys, you know, anybody else watching my vids, you know, even an unripened super hot, you know, are fucking warm. So, you know, that's, you know, I would say that one right there was, you know, probably in the, you know, maybe not quite all the way super hot yet. It might be in the 600 to 800,000. That's kind of the way it feels like it's kind of burning me right now. You know what I mean? But this one actually, now that I'm looking at it, this one looks like it's got a little bit more of that coloration to it. And see how on this side right here it's starting to get that kind of a yellowish, but it's gonna go to like more of a brownish gold olive color. So I might have just bit off more than I can chew here if I go on to get the other one. But we're gonna do it. And I still want to do it with no relief. I just kind of want to wash the pepper off a little bit. So hold on. I mean, I can tell, I'm pretty sure, you know, Brock cleaned these before he sent them to me, which I appreciate. You know, just a nice, you know, because pods like this, sometimes you can get inside here and, you know, there'll be little spider webs, and I've seen all kinds of shit in there, dirt. Yeah, this one might be hotter. I'm excited now that we're going to do both. I should have just brought them both out. Cheers. Man, it's a big pepper though, man. It's going to be hotter. Isn't that so cool? Big old pods, brother. So, see that brown, those brown spots right there? That's not bad. Those are oils. It's one of the best pictures I've gotten of oil inside a pod before. Wow, dude. Yeah, these pods are getting there, bro. You're gonna have some nice pods when these. Look at the oils up there. All that brown kind of look there. Fucking bugs, man. It's all oils, man. Yeah. This one in particular had some nice characteristics to it. So, yeah, you're doing good, man. You're gonna have some mean Gator Jigsaws, and, you know, just let them sit longer, man. So leave them on that plant for another. Again, I don't know how fast they grow, how fast they've been growing for you. again, I would just, the amount of oil that's in here at the top and how hot the placenta, which is of course the hottest part of a pepper, right? But when a pepper's fully ripened, a super hot pepper's fully ripened, I get heat all the way throughout the pepper. So usually that first bite down here, even that is hot. You know what I mean? And that's because the oils have just been lining that pepper for the right amount of time. This isn't getting all the way down. If that makes sense. But it's getting warm now. Yeah. Whew. Yeah. Those oils, man, they're just beautiful. Ugh. For them birds. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, bro. You're gonna have some wicked Gator Jigsaws. You can get those fully ripened. Because my heat is picked up drastically with that second one. That second one was hotter than the first one. Like quite a bit hotter. You know what I'm saying? That one was closer to being fully ripened, but it still wasn't all the way there. Very similar flavor. But it's got me to a cool little burn though, man, so thank you. I appreciate it. And those are beautiful peppers, man. That color of green is so gorgeous, man. I love that color of green. Like I said, man, again, I don't know. So you would know better because you have seen the plant evolve this season. So, but at least another 2 weeks, if not maybe a month. Again, I don't know how prolific it is in terms of not necessarily prolific, but how quickly it's germinated, sprouted, the whole process of that seed. I don't, but definitely got to leave those on a little bit longer. But you can certainly enjoy those now. That second one was warm. That second one was much hotter now that I'm burning with it than the first one. Because again, like I've mentioned in videos, and I've never always understood it all the way, but if you eat 5 habanero peppers, let's say, yeah, and let's just say they're 400,000. 2 million. Is that right? I was never good at math. But nonetheless, you get it. You didn't just eat 2 million worth of shoe or Scoville. You still only ate the 400,000. But you just multiplied it. And so like I've always thought of it is that it feels like you're getting closer to the 2 million or whatever, because you're just intensifying the burn and you're prolonging the burn. So never really understood all of that to be 100%, because when I was young and naive in my pepper eating days, I used to think that because I didn't know any better. I was like, dude, if I ate fucking 4 habaneros, you know, that's 1.5 million or whatever, you know. But I was educated that it's not necessarily that. You've still only eaten a Scoville ranking of 400,000, but you've just multiplied it. So, but one pepper can certainly be hotter than another, and if you can tell the difference and be able to do that, like I feel like I can sometimes, you know, a lot of times. Just before I ate that second one, I said that first one was probably, you know, I'll say now 5 to 800,000. I said 6 to 8. I would now reclassify it to maybe 5 to 6, because that second one was definitely 8 to a mil. I would guesstimate. That's as hot as a ghost pepper for sure, hands down. But again, that's just not, you know, reaching its full potential of possible of 1.5 or higher. So anyways, great pods. So don't be scared to ever eat unripened pods. Super hots anyways. They taste good. And I mean, you can tell it's got me, it's, you know, I got a little burn going. So it's mostly on the tongue, underneath the tongue really. And then my lips are just smoking hot on fire. But that's because I lick my lips a lot. You know. Anyways, Brock, I'm going to cut. Everybody, I appreciate everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Brock, thanks again for sending those to me. Yeah, I'm glad I went and did the second one. Got a nice little burn going. My nose is running, or gonna start to probably just a little bit. So really enjoyable. All right, guys, I'm gonna cut. Long video. Thanks for watching.